What I would like people to remember most about Larry is his legacy. Hi, my name is Maria Miller from St. Louis, Missouri. My loved one name is Larry Miller. So this is, of course, a football, right? So Larry, growing up, Larry was a football player. And he was a running back. And Larry was so good at football. I mean, like, he was a running back and he would run. He was so good. So that's one of the good memories, like, and he loved football. This is a picture of the three boys. It's not the best picture, but this is like how we first got started out. This is a picture of a lion. And that's what no matter what, he was a man, he was a king. And no one could ever take that away from him. And then this is a picture, one of the first things I did when I started advocating, and it just represented the king in him that I believe is resting in heaven. So, and I used this on his petition. When I first got out here, that was my first thing I did. And then this right here is a necklace that I wear. Larry at the bottom because he passed, it's like the heavens, and then my baby brother Harold passed away, then my son, and then my granny. So these are like all of them that are in my heart. So when I feel like I want to keep them close, I just put this on in their memory. Growing up, for a while it was three of us, okay? And my mother would always, you know how siblings fight, and she would always tell us, you don't fight each other, you love each other. If anything happens to me, you're all you got. So that kind of forced us to be close-knit. No matter what we went through, we would stick together. And I remember him being wrongly convicted and incarcerated. 10 years, we just stayed in contact, never just let him do his bid alone. A lot of things I wish I could change within his death, but that's one thing that I'm grateful for, that we didn't just leave him doing a bid by himself. And that reflects the bond that we had. I didn't know it then, but I know it now. When he passed away, I can't even tell you the word, the way you feel. I didn't get to call, my grandmother did. She literally fainted. My uncle would pick her up and like, what's going on? Say your loved one is dead. In 6 months, I lost Larry, my baby brother, and my son. So I lost 3. When you lost like that, like 2014 to now, you will forget to love yourself. I didn't even know what anxiety was until I started losing loved ones, and I had a panic attack and ended up in a hospital, okay? Sometimes we're grieving, we're hurt. Things before death was going on, we didn't even know what it was, but that trauma, don't even realize what it does to your body. And sometimes we don't even know how to begin to deal with it. I still hurt. Oh, it still hurts. But I honestly learned to love myself again, because they have been long gone and hard to find. Trust God, and you don't give up. And then I guess one day you'll start loving yourself again. Each death impacts you different. One thing I'm grateful, with all their deaths, I can still love. The only thing I would say with Larry's death is making me people that are incarcerated. I never, you can't judge them, but don't be so quick to just say, okay, this person did this. This person did that crime. Had my brother not wrongly been convicted and I sat in that trial and I know the prosecuting attorney knew the people that killed this man, but because Larry wouldn't tell, he ended up getting sentenced to 52 years. It's opened my eyes to the courts. It's opened my eyes to the prisons. The media, after his death, it's getting better now. So from when I first started advocating, the media does not like to cover a lot of those stories. They may cover some in those rural areas, but you didn't. Now it's getting a little better, but you never really hear the truth and the facts of the media covering stories of what really happened to someone in jail or prison. Like I said, I didn't know what to do. He passed away in 2014. It wasn't until 2018 that I began to advocate. I didn't know what to do. The first thing I knew, the courts had did him wrong, and the prison really did him wrong. When I saw how those people did me and my family, disrespectful. I'm saying disrespectful when you won't even tell a person how their loved one died. You won't even give them an answer to their death for 3 years. So I didn't know what to do, and I was like, well, the Spirit was like, what you can do right now is you can try to stop this from happening to other people in there. I have an organization, Our Lives Matter. When I couldn't get justice, I started advocating. Now, what's crazy about that is, you lose things and moves and things. And it's a letter that Larry wrote like a year before his death. And I stumbled up on that letter. And it's like, he was like, sis, I need your help. They're doing us bad down here. Now, I didn't find that letter till after he was deceased. I mean, I read it before, but it didn't mean the same thing that it meant reading it this time. And at the end of the letter, he says, go hard and go strong. He said, they're gonna try to run you around, but whatever you do, stay on them. So that is what the organization was started for. So whenever I'm able to help someone out of a horrible situation or help get them home, I remember this is what he didn't get. So to remember his legacy, not what the media tried to make him be, not what the Missouri Department of Corrections made him be, but the love, the loyalty, and his legacy. It lives on every time Our Lives Matter does something for someone to help them.